Good morning. Welcome to the studio at Two Girls Treasure. Come on in. It's very comfortable at Two Girls Treasure today. Sticky and hot outside. I think we've got 96 or 98 or 100 and something stupid degrees with the heat index. But you know what? In here, it's very comfortable and it's fun. If you missed yesterday's live tutorial, well, this is what I finished yesterday. Do I have it upside down? I do. And if you weren't here for the studio session with Miss Ruth, well, this is what they did also. We had several guests come in and do a private studio session. We had a great time. Lots of creativity was exhibited, new products were tested, new techniques, and everyone had a great time. We do book studio sessions. You are welcome to book yours. Give us a call or come by and book your studio session and let's project together. I'll guide you through. It's a lot of fun. We're going to do another piece today. This is beautiful, but this is broken. It's chipped down here at the bottom. That happened a long, long time ago. That happened more recently, but it's still an old damage. Is it broken or is it just looking for a new life? I hate that it's this way. I really do. And I don't think even broken, this is going to be worth much of anything. I recognize what it is. I do. But no one's going to buy this. If they were going to, they would have already. And since they haven't, it's fair game for us. So let's give it a new life because it deserves it. I'm going to grab a clean rag and I'm going to spray this all over with our Rethunk Junk paint by Laura Prep. Hey, Sama. Sam and Ariel are going to do a thing this morning, help us get some. They helped do the cleanup in the studio yesterday because company was coming. And today they're going to do some work they don't know they're going to do yet. But it's okay. They are not going to mind. All right. I'm going to go ahead and spray the inside. And I'm going to use a paper towel to clean the inside because it looks kind of yuck. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome to the studio. I appreciate seeing you. Where are you coming from? Right this second, I am cleaning it. The prep is a cleaner, but it does a little bit more than that. Prep is actually, yeah, see, really dirty. Prep is actually a great cleaner for the products that you're getting ready to paint or stain. It's not just a basic cleaner, so you don't want to use it just to clean your surfaces. We have products for that. But the Prep is actually an adhesion promoter more importantly than the cleaner. So it cleans this and it prepares the surface to accept our paint. Now, typically, we don't say, yeah, that was pretty yucky, wasn't it? Ooh, USA, USA. Um, we don't normally prime what we're working on, but there are certain instances where I do recommend it because, sometimes it's necessary. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this open easily because since I don't prime very much, this is welded shut. Our paints are fantastic, and I am horrible. If you followed me for any amount of time, you know I'm horrible about cleaning the threads before I put the lid back on the paint. And the result, it sticks. But I got it off. I'm going to grab a little bit of water, and I'm going to tip you down just like that. That way you can see the project as we're going. And because it's roundish, and I'm going to be going around in a circle, I'm going to grab one of my favorite tools, and it's a Lazy Susan because I don't even want that on my table, but I love this. You're not going to school today. And you're like, that's so cool. Yeah, we love to learn new things. I'm going to spray my paintbrush with a little bit of water. That way it's nice and damp and my paintbrush won't absorb the primer. It'll be ready to go on. Because your paintbrush will suck up the material you're working on, and then you have to watch it go down the drain when you clean. Rethunk Junk paint is a water-based acrylic paint. It has a resin infusion additive. You call it what you will, but what I call it is one of the most durable paints on the market. Just like that, we're in primer on one side. I'm going to hang on to the handle for just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and paint over this lip edge. I think we can use it just like it is, or we may use this piece in a new project with some new products that are coming soon. And so this needs to be ready for that to happen. Today we're going to spend time priming products to get ready for the new Iron Orchid Designs Fall Winter 2026 collection. It is not released. They are just putting the teasers out. We will be getting our products in soon because, of course, I ordered them as soon as possible because I wanted them to get from the west to the east coast quickly. And we have some great projects lined up for that release for you, for us to share with you. Weeks and weeks and weeks worth of activities. I'm going to go around the top edge one more time. I want to make sure I don't have too much paint, too much primer in a place where it is gummed up, balled up, dripping. We don't want any of that. We want a nice smooth finish all the way around. I love my Lazy Susan for this. All right. I'm going to tink that down. I'm going to set this up, and we're going to turn this fan on. Now, if it's loud, I'm sorry. It's really not loud. It just has the tendency to, it's a fan, so it can get loud. Now, we have this piece, and we've got it in primer. What did I do with my other piece? Because I have this beautiful regal animal right here with the details of what we're going to use it for this release. So let's go ahead and let's get this in primer also. I don't want to tear the paper, but boy, I glued this on. There we go. I'll take this off, set it to the side, because we have plans for this regal steed. And I'm going to take the price tag off because we are not using this way. We were going to sell it. He's a cute pie. He really is. But that's not what we're going to use him for. So let's scoot this over. Turn the fan exclusively on the pottery. And let's get our horseback out. I'm going to take a paper towel. And I'm going to go ahead and tamp off my paintbrush. I just stuck it in the water. Probably could have waited a minute or two, but I panicked because I could not see where I set down the projects that I wanted to work on. So again, let's prep, especially something like this because it's plastic and it's dirty. And we want to make sure that once we paint this piece, because it's plastic, we want to do everything we can to ensure that the paint sticks to it and stays. So we're going to prep it, spray the prep on liberally. You can't use too much, but you don't want to use too little. Make sure it's good and dry. And now let's get some primer on. Just like with furniture, I'm going to start on the bottom. So that way, by the time I get the top done, I can set the horse back down on the table. When I get the bottom done, I can stand the horse up. That's what I meant. So we do the bottom sections first. That way, by the time we get to the top, it'll be dry. Because it really doesn't take long for this paint to dry. It is not a chalk-based paint or a mineral-based paint. It is a water-based acrylic, artist grade even. It blends well, and it is really easy to manage. Takes very little time. You've had a fun time. Thank you. Okay, make sure you eat. Thanks. Make sure you subscribe so you know when we're going live. Enjoy your breakfast and stop in anytime. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate you. All right. Now we'll stand the horse up and we'll paint the entire surface. I'm going to spin it to win it. Spin it to dry it is actually what we are doing. But we have a lot of pieces that we need to get ready. So join us as we prep all these pieces. And while I cannot answer questions about what the new products will be, I can show you what we're going to use to feature the new products. That's about all I can do right now. And of course, because it is the season, we will feature not only new products, but we're going to feature some of the past release products too, because those are absolutely fabulous and they always play well together. When there's a new release, do you use your old products with your new? You should, because the possibilities are almost endless. So we have a really good coat of primer on our horse. She's lovely. There we go. All right. I'll spin this. I missed a couple of spots. Glad I'm looking. Glad I turned it. Let me catch those spots right there because we don't want any missed spots. We want our paint to adhere to this pottery like it's nobody's business. So we need to make sure it's covered with primer well. And, stand up, horsey. There we go. We are going to stand the horse up there in the fan. And let's keep going. I have more wood product. I love these. They look like mini doors, and they're cabinet doors, but they are fabulous. And they are going to make amazing bases for our upcoming. You can use Rethunk Junk paint on just about any surface you can imagine. You can use the paint on wood, plastic, pottery, ceramics, metal, glass. I use it on a lot of glass pieces. But the key to your success with your projects, as always, is start with the prep. Clean your surface really well. Some people don't do bare wood. I do. Some of our bare wood is brand new. Some of it is recycled. But in any instance, I want to make sure my surface is clean, free of any dust or debris, free of any sawdust, because I do use a lot of leftover lumber from real contractor work. And it's not that this is not real work, it's just that this is not real contractor work. When I cut lumber, I don't cut it on the same scale. It still has sawdust on it and it still needs to be clean. So while some people don't clean bare wood, I do, because I don't like the grit in my paint unless I am purposefully going to add texture to it. And yesterday we added texture, today not so much. All right. I need to let this dry a little bit. We want to let the wood dry before we apply any paint to it. So I'm going to set this to the side and I'll get the other panel out and we will clean it too. Does it seem kind of boring that all I'm doing is cleaning and priming? You're not going to feel that way when we get ready to launch these products and do these projects for real, for real. I just finished that bottle, so let me grab another. There we go. I hear my girls. They'll be coming soon. Yeah, this is dirty. I do a lot of clean outs where I take whatever is left in a household, and sometimes that means it's really dirty. All right, flip it and clean it. Dusty, dirty, raw wood. We're going to make these look spectacular. I'm going to spin this one more time. This is drying really well. And sometimes, no matter how much you think you've planned, once you get your project into a base coat, whether it's a primer, whether it's white, or whether it's black, I like to get my project into a color so that in one color, so that I have a blank canvas to start with. Sometimes you can think you see your project and you're ready for it. You gotta tap that back in right there. But you do need to look at your substrate material. You do need to take a minute to see how things are going to fit together. And yeah, it's not always as simple as grab a piece and throw a transfer or a mold or a paint inlay on it. You really need to take a moment and be sure that it's the project piece that you want to work with. I love these. I think they're going to make great project pieces, but they need to dry first. All right, let me take this. Oh, this one's going to be fun. All right, so This is just a regular board, galvanized with a chalkboard. Let's clean it. I don't know where it came from, but you can see the little sticker tag that used to exist. And it's not really heavy galvanized, so I think you and I both know where this came from. Or we can take an educated guess. It's got a little smushy side right there. Looks like it's just begging for some trim work to be done. And we might be able to accommodate that. But we're going to make sure it's good and clean. Dry. This dries more quickly than bare wood because it's metal. And I'm going to flip the fan, and we're going to go ahead and put the fan on this. And we're going to go ahead and prime the back of it, because while I do love the look of galvanized, I want a prettier finish than what we have right now. Y'all finished cleaning everything? Cool. Here's the paper towels. Yep. Just lay them out, flip your cups over, and get ready, because we've got stuff to do. You may want to put an apron on. They have no idea what they're fixed to encounter. All right. So I'm going to set the girls in motion right now while we are all patiently waiting for not only our new products to arrive, but also our release dates. We have plans. If you can't be here in person, make sure you sign up for our email on our website. Go to twogirlstreasure.com and register for our email so that you know the date of the release, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you have the opportunity to see how we're going to remake these pieces, because they so deserve a new life. And you're going to be especially excited to see this one happen. Sam, we have a horse. Yes. And he's going to be beautiful. She's going to be beautiful. She's already beautiful, but she's sitting in primer. Hey. So we are going to get some pieces primed and ready so that when the moment comes and the new products arrive, we will be able to make some beautiful samples for you to see and maybe become inspired to make your very own. We do not have a release date. I cannot show you early, but I promise you are not going to be disappointed by the Fall Winter 2026 Iron Orchid Designs collection. I can't wait for them to hit that door. I'm looking for my UPS guy. He'll be here soon. He never lets us down. Thanks for being here with us this morning to check out our prep and primer on pottery, on plastic, and on metal. Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura is our exclusive paint brand here at Two Girls Treasure and for the studio, and it is virtually indestructible. I'm sure somebody could destroy it if they really tried, but why would you want to? It's a great paint, great brand, mom and pop, made in the USA, and it is so durable and so beautiful. So all the things that you want when you get ready to do your projects. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for being here with me today. I'm Diane Pruitt. I'm in the studio with Ariel and Sam. We're getting ready to do some elfin work. We look forward to visiting with you again tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. Bye, y'all.